Hello everyone! Have you ever wondered why many English learners can speak quite fluently but still struggle when they're writing academic essays or university as assignment? Yeah, that's exactly the issues discussed in this textbook teaching Academic ESL Writing by Eli Hinkel. So, this book is not just about writing essays, but it's about helping ESL students survive in academic environments where grammar, vocabulary, and academic style really matter. Today, I will briefly summarize this textbooks, explain its strengths and weakness, and most importantly, telling you why this is worth to read for future English teacher and learners. Okay, so this book was written for ESL and EAP teachers, especially those teaching a high, intermediate, and advanced students preparing for university study. Um, the main purpose of this book is to show that academic writing is not only about ideas and creativity, but also about language accuracy, grammar, vocabulary, and academic text structure. Eli Hinkel argues that many writing classes focus too much on brainstorming and personal experience, while ignoring the linguistics foundation students actually need. This book is divided to three major parts. The first one, the theory of academic writing. The second is grammar and sentence level features. And the third is discovered features such as cohesion, coherence, and hedging. Overall, the book emphasizes that explicit instruction in grammar and academic vocabulary is essential for successful academic writing. Yeah, even that this textbook has a strength and weakness. So let's talk about the strengths first. The first strength is its particularity that this book doesn't only discuss theory but also provide teaching technique, classroom strategies, sentence patterns, vocabulary lists, and activities that teachers can directly apply. For example, this book explains how to teach passive voice, hedging, noun process, and academic verbs in academic context, not just through isolate grammar and grammar exercise, etc. The second one is its strong research foundation. Eli Hinkel support her arguments using many studies about second language writing and academic discourse. Because of this, the textbooks feels academically reliable and convincing. This is especially useful for teachers or university student or any people who want evidence-based teaching methods. And the third strength is that this textbook focus on real academic needs. Instead of teaching students to write only personal narrative, this book prepares learners for really university tasks such as summaries, research reports, synthesis essays, and analytical writing. So this makes this book highly relevant for academic survival. However, they have a strength, they also have a weakness. The first, I'm sorry for the lighting. The first weakness is that the language is quite distant and academic. Some chapter contain many reference and complex explanation. So for me, as a beginner, readers may feel really overwhelmed when I read this. And the second part is that this book, I think, is focused heavily in formal academic writing. As a result, communication, communicative, and creative aspect of language learning receive less attention. Some teachers may think the approach is too grammar oriented. And the last weakness is that some examples and educational contexts are slightly outdated because this textbook was published in 204. So modern digital writing platforms and current online academic practice is not discussed much. But I really recommend this textbook to you guys. Why we should read this book? If you are a future English teacher, this book can completely change the way you see writing instruction. Many teachers focus only on ideas and fluency, but these textbooks remind us that students also need linguistic tools to express those ideas clearly. Without grammar, vocabulary, and cohesion, even brilliant ideas can become confusing, isn't it? And honestly, many ESL students experience exactly this problem. So am I. So, me too. This book also helps us to understand the real challenge faced by second language learner in university. It teaches us that writing is not simply self-expression. Academic writing is about transforming knowledge, organizing information as logically, and communicating clearly to academic readers. So, if you want to become a more effective English teacher, especially in EIP or ASL academic writing, this book is definitely worth to read. I really recommend it to you guys. Teaching Academic ESL Writing is a highly practical and research-based book that highlights the importance of grammar, vocabulary, and academic discourse in ESL writing. So that's all from me, and thank you for you guys listening my videos, and bye bye.